Hello, everyone. Welcome to Jobber Radio Prediction League Frontline. I am your co-host, Scott, along with the world champion, BeerMeJesus. How are you today, champ?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself, champ?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, we are two of the champions. I have the Ultraviolet title, BeerMe the world title, and we're defending this weekend. And next Frontline, we might not have either of those titles. So it's a little bittersweet, I think. You've had your title the entirety of Frontline, so it'll be weird to not call you that. I'll probably still slip and do it, but
I can be the people's champ, I guess.
yeah, there you go. But we are literally looking forward to TakeOver and SummerSlam. They are, as of the timer, which you can see counting down. This is being recorded Wednesday night. It is 3 days, 13 minutes, and 8 seconds, 7 seconds. That is your deadline for TakeOver, and let's just jump on this right away. JobberRadio.com, that is the site you see here. That is where you go to put in your predictions. You can put in predictions for TakeOver, and then you can put them in for, I almost said SmackDown. You'll know why in a second. For SummerSlam as well. The reason that SmackDown is the predictions go up after SmackDown, the last main show stuff before. But tonight, the TakeOver ones will go up, because NXT is on right now. So, how it works, go to JobberRadio.com. Sign up. There's information there about podcasts, information there about the video series and the Prediction League. And join the Prediction League. You can see it on the screen. I'm pointing the wrong way. I'm pointing at it. It's right there. Go there, sign up, fill some stuff out. We literally had a new guy show up in the Discord. He's a fan of Bomber with his TEW series. He got the instructions how to sign up. It's that easy. Sign up, predict. You'll be in a match. You'll be in 2 matches. You could be in 2 main show matches after this weekend, and then you've got Payback next weekend, and then you've got All Out after that. You could have a 4-0 record in 2 weeks, or 0-4. Yeah. But you want to get in on these ones because TakeOver and SummerSlam are both main show, as we call it. All Out or Ring of Honor type stuff, AEW, all them. Impact are house shows. So this weekend is 100% main show, as is next. So I think the champ has hurt himself, so Spring better be keeping an eye out.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's hurt. Oh, we got a lame champ. He's hurt. He's hurt. And if you hear weird noises from my place, there's a thunderstorm kind of rumbling in the distance. It's been on and off all day, so hopefully the power stays, and we'll see how that goes. But no flies. They've been taken care of at least. But that schedule is what we're dealing with here on Frontline, because we're going to break down TakeOver and SummerSlam for the last time. Next week, we're going to be talking about the results of those and literally breaking down and announcing the entirety of Payback. And then the week after that, we'll be breaking down the results from that and then breaking down the upcoming All Out. And then who knows what happens after that, because by that point it's mid-September and we might have Clash of Champions or whatever it is and Death Before Dishonor a week or 2 away from there. Bear me, this might get nuts. We might not have a Q&A for a while. It might just be literally, here's what happened, here's what's next, for a month.
Right.
Which is fine, but, oh god.
It's a lot to pack in.
Yeah. If it comes down to a point where we got to break things up, we will. Where there's more than one episode in a week, we might do that. I don't know. We might record it all at once, but we might distribute them separately. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out to get the results up right away, and then we're not there yet. We went from having no shows to all the shows, and we'll see where that goes. But
right,
the bottom line is, everybody go to JobberRadio.com. Go down. I'm pointing the right direction this time. It's that way. And click on the Prediction League. Sign up. That's where the counter is. You can see it on the screen. It's right below me. It's literally 9 minutes away from exactly 3 days. Yeah. So, when we go in there, we do have the events. We do have JRPL TakeOver 30 on Saturday, August 22nd. The deadline is an hour before the pre-show, or the kickoff as they call it, so presumably that's going to be 5 o'clock Eastern. Once that time happens, your deadline's there. You can't submit anymore. There's usually like a 15-minute grace period just in case people are having trouble, but really, do it now. Don't wait. or at least do it like earlier in the day. Don't go at 5:50 or 4:50, whatever local time it is for you, and decide I'm going to submit now. Just get them in early. Make sure you get them in. You can even ask people double check. It's all good. SummerSlam is literally the day after, but you can put them all in at the same time after SmackDown. But let's look at the card one last time. We're going to go quickly because we don't want to take too much of your time. You got a lot of things to think about for the upcoming card, but let two champions walk you through the events and see what we can come up with. We've got on TakeOver, we've got a single title match because everything else has title matches the next night. The Road Warrior Championship, LJ defends against the Lucha Warrior. I'll preface this by saying the winner of this will defend the next night, as is always with the Road Warrior title. I'm going out on a limb. I'm saying LJ retains all weekend once again. What about you?
Ooh. Who did you say that he was defending against at the next show if he wins?
The next show, a little preview as I scroll down here for people to see. Oh, look at these fun graphics. Oh, these are good. Look at all these. The Dark Rider.
Yeah, I'll say the same thing. Even though I think Dark Rider, if LJ does get past Lucha Warrior, I think Dark Rider could pull an upset. But I'd still pick LJ to win.
I'll say it again. If Lucha Warrior wins it, then Dark Rider will win it from him. But if LJ retains it, he goes the whole weekend. I see that happening once again. And then you know what? Yeah. Dark Rider. If it's LJ or Dark Rider, like if we get new champ, or we get retain, I think we're getting a new champ at Payback either way. I don't even know who it's going to be. I just got a feeling like I just got a feeling. I don't even know who it's going to be. But it's just that's the kind of thing that's happening. It's going to be too much too soon, and it's going to catch up. I think.
Yeah,
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have another interesting match with Kier 1's JRPL contract on the line in a death match. Kier 1, obviously, unlike the Hawk situations, he's fighting for himself here against Jace Villain 13. I'm just going to pick Kier 1, honestly, there. Like, it's Jace. Jace is tough. Jace is real tough. I've never beat him. But I got to say, when Kier 1's fighting for his life, I'm picking him on that one.
I know, I keep wanting to pick the fairy tale ending of these, like with Hawk and them beating you. I'm going to pick Jace. I'm going to pick him. It's a death match. He likes death matches.
That's true. That's true.
I'm going to pick him.
Okay. Next up, we've got a non-title match. The world champion of BeerMeJesus is facing Broken Nerd.
The Terminator.
The Terminator, yes. I think you've got this one, but this is going to sound weird. If you lose here, I think you retain the day after. If you win here, I don't know what happens at SummerSlam. I got a weird feeling.
Man. Got a weird feeling.
Yeah, like you'll win this match, but you won't win the one that matters. But then again, it's been 3 years. God. That's not how the solution works, and you're the sole survivor. You'll win.
True.
You know what? I'm going to flip that. I think you're going to lose to Broken Nerd. But no, it's TakeOver. TakeOver's funky.
It's true. It can be.
It's stupid weird, but you'll retain over Tigress. However, this being a main show, that puts Broken Nerd in your crosshairs. Or more correctly, you into his. I think that's going to be what it is, and Broken Nerd gets a future world title shot. Not saying this gets him that, but hey, look at Tigress. When all push comes to shove, she's the title contender right now because she beat you. So,
it's true.
Beat the world champ on a main show, people take notice. What do you think is going to be your SummerSlam weekend?
I'm going to hope that I go 2-0 and I don't get cashed in on. But
yeah. There's that too, yes.
Yeah, so I got a lot of things on my plate. I'm just going to say that I'm going to go 2-0. I can't, you can't really bet against yourself. That's no.
What do you, me?
Right?
We'll get there. We got Bastion and the GMSG. I'm sad they don't have a team name. I wanted to call them the Two Kings because they're the co-draw resultants of the final from last time. One day before they go for their King of the Ring final rematch, they face people who ruined King of the Ring final, Hiroshi Moses and the Alpha Dog of the Renaissance. I really think that Renaissance probably needs to win that, but Bastion and GMSG are literally two of the best ever. I think they're going to take this.
I think they are too.
Will they coexist? That remains to be seen.
They're both good guys. I think they can put their egos aside and work together.
Yeah.
And it's the Miz and Rollins, isn't that just a little?
That's pretty
weird,
good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. They both. Yeah. But yeah, I got them winning.
Next up, we've got non-title match. The Top Lock title holder, I almost goofed that up, Pain, faces a very big threat in JD Unio. Now, we talked at length about this one before, where this is a huge test for JD. JD is a huge test for Pain, which is ridiculous to say because he's the Top Lock champion. But it's like, all right, you pulled it off. Can you do it again? This is what I look at that. Like, this is the make or break. Like, honestly, this is the kind of match JJ Rocky has won. He's been thrown these and won them. Not a lot has. That's why we're always so impressed by JJ. So, can Pain do it? I think he can, and I think he will. I think I wasn't thinking that before, but I think Pain, he turned that corner. We've talked about that one a lot. I think he's got this one in the bag. But that said, JD can easily take it. He's JD.
Yeah, I think with momentum and Pain just winning the title, I think he wants to show that he is a force to be reckoned with, if he hasn't already. I think it'll be a tough match, and it could go either way, but I'd assume I'm going to pick Pain. But don't count JD out, because every time you count one a no chance out, they usually win. So
I think with Pain, it's not a matter of people taking notice for him, like, really excelling. It's a matter of, like, he's been doing it all along. And it is people taking notice. It's like, you've been sleeping on him. He's been doing this all along. Now he's making you pay attention. All right, I'll toot my horn. Speaking of that, I'm up next. Red and I look for our first win. We're 0-3 as a team as match of the night against Spring Tigress and the GMSG. No, sorry. That's wrong. It says the GMSG. It should say Green Machine. We got to fix that. No, I don't want to face GMSG again. Not yet. No. That's the Green Machine. The picture is correct. Probably not going to win. I want to go 2-0 on the weekend, obviously, but that's a tough one. And Spring has been like a thorn in my side, just like GMSG has. Like, he's there. He's not even in the match, and he's there. But no, it's the same situation. I won the title same night as Pain, so I want to show off and be the new king, and not King of the Ring, you know what I mean, but show off and be like, yeah, look at this, damn right, and not lose my first match after that.
History's not really on your side here for tag teaming with Red.
No. The one thing is I get to come out there with that title belt, because the next time I see it will hopefully be when I climb a ladder. I'm not going to have it going into my match at SummerSlam. They're going to take it away from me.
Some weird room.
Yeah. I'm not going to care. I'm not going to have it.
Cornfield.
It makes me sad. We'll get to that. We got a long night here. So, I'm saying I go 2-0, but I wouldn't be surprised if I don't pull this one out, just because it's TakeOver. I have a bit of trouble with that. It's a tag match. I've had a bit of trouble with that. And it's Spring Tigers. I've had a lot of trouble with that.
I think you're going to go 1-1. I think you'll retain your title, but I don't think you'll win here. Or you might go 2-1. Who knows? You might be watching from afar. I don't know.
No, I'm not. No. No.
I mean, yeah. I think it'll be like last time, like where you had the tag match, you lost, but then the next night you won the title. I think it'll be it'll be like that.
I like that. That's good. To
put that into perspective, yeah.
Well, let's look at the next match. We got Mod Step, the last person to beat you, tag champ, versus Orstella, who could be the next person to beat you. You might go 3-0, or maybe you go 2-1.
I might.
Or maybe you go like what if you go 0-2 and then he cashes in on someone else? Like what? What if he cashes in and you don't even go to SummerSlam as the champ? Like, what?
Don't say that.
What? That's what we're dealing with.
I don't even.
Mod Step's a rough one for him, though. That's a tough match, 1-on-1.
I mean, I like it. I'd be a little upset if he cashed in at TakeOver before SummerSlam. But hey, he's got the briefcase for a reason. Who cares what I think?
Dude,
it's his.
You could just go 2-0 at TakeOver, and then you go into there and not have to worry about it, and it's all good.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's possible.
Who are you picking between Modstep and Orstella, though?
I'm picking Modstep. Two-time tag champ. He's a tough one. Even though it's Orstella's, with Money in the Bank, he's had some rocky stuff. So I think Modstep's got it.
Man, this is tough. I'm gonna. Yeah, Modstep just beat me. I'm gonna pick him because he's riding the wave. Riding the wave.
Now, of course, if they lose those tag belts, you know he might be gunning for you as well. Very few people have beaten the world champion of late, so you know that very well.
I don't want to keep facing the creatures in Simple Actions or Simple Action.
Simple Actions, it's a good name. I like Simple Actions. Yeah, that's not bad.
That should be like their finisher. Simple Action.
Simple Action. Yeah, we got to get that to those guys. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't really want to keep facing them in singles action. But I will fighting champion if it comes.
Yep.
You know.
That's my favorite part about being champion right now. We'll get to that one, but it's just whoever's next. Yeah. Speaking of whoever's next, Forever Killin' are the next contenders for the tag titles, but before that, they do face the Regulators, members 3J Platinum and Go Tanaku. I want to say momentum's on their side. I do, because they were almost damn near written off, and here they are on a run. So,
I remember 3J saying something about, well, what if we beat them? Can we get added to that tag team title match or whatever? And I think CT was like, we'll see, or something like that. I don't know if he was just joking or like.
It's a matter of.
I don't know.
I would presume if it's like a squash, all right, maybe.
Right.
But if not, they'd probably get the first shot. Even if
I'd be down with
regardless, if the Regulators beat Forever Killin' and Forever Killin' go on to win the tag titles, I mean, come on, that's automatic contendership, I would say. Not guaranteed like the next shot, but you're in line. I would definitely think. If the Regulators beat Forever Killin' and Forever Killin' lose the tag title shot, who's next? Well, probably Regulators. Like it does work. Yes, even though I am on the booking team, don't say that I'm making decisions right now. That's not what it is. These are just logical conclusions that come from what we're seeing. So I wouldn't be surprised
on
by
a show.
any of that.
We can speculate. Speculate.
Like the eloquent reaction, which CT laughs whenever I say that. Jonathan CT Martin, Junction, and Luke Gray versus Renaissance members Tino, Nathan 8K, and Cassius. Speculation there is that the Renaissance probably going to run roughshod over them. But I hope not, because CT's really been in the slump with the guys, so they got to pull this one out. They got to pull this one out.
I know, but I feel like
so tough.
Maybe Luke's looking ahead a little bit to facing Tino, and maybe he's going to
be.
drop the ball a little bit. I don't know. And like I said, the Enigmas have been slumping a little bit.
Yep.
I think, and Nathan 8K and Cassius, they usually do pretty good as a team. So
true.
I'm gonna pick Renaissance.
I think I agree. Based on that, actually, that team is very strong. I think they're the stronger element. I mean, Tino's no pushover. You know that full well. So,
right.
I think that's a good one.
He's
and
a
last
two-time Rumble winner.
He is. Why do you got to bring that up? Why you got to say that?
I know.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
no,
I'm sorry.
That
should have been you.
Yeah. And lastly, though, Bomber, the real person who cost me that Rumble, versus the Urban Legend opening our main show.
Mox versus MJF.
I like that. That's extra fun. But I think Bomber's got this one. He needs it because he's going to go into the next night, and it's going to be... Well, it's going to be a homecoming, but we'll get there in a minute or two. I think Bomber's got this one.
He does, but he's been, like... I don't know, he's been losing matches that he should win, you know what I mean? Like, lately, so... I'm gonna pick him, but it would not shock me if Urban Legend pulled it out.
We've got kickoff matches. We've got Chappers, the other tag champ, versus RGX, former Road Warrior contender. Kean Blair versus Vitamin. Yes, Vitamin looking to break the streak. And then, of course, the other guys who are going to show up. Presumably CM Carlito, Camp Popplestone, Alaska Brown. Some of the mainstays and many other names there as well. Overall, I'm definitely looking forward to our takeover. The actual takeover as well. Like I said, NXT's right now, so we'll see what happens there. But our takeover looks like a hell of a lot of fun. I'm really excited for it. No word of a lie. So definitely pumped to see what happens there. What about you?
Yeah, I am really hyped and pumped.
Well, we got to move on to SummerSlam right away.
Right?
That's the insanity of it being back-to-back. Okay, so back to our awesome graphics. Yes, these graphics were done by Bomber. They are very cool. They're on the site. There will be one for every main show match. I think we're just shy 3 of them being on the site, but they are there. If you guys remember, there was a hype video I did for WrestleMania. That will be coming. I've got it mostly done. Just got to do the voiceover. Apologies, BeerMe. We can't show you live like last time. But you'll get to see it when it's done. It's nearly done. It needs the Vince voiceover that I got to do for it. But it's using these graphics again. So, but
dope.
You lead off, BeerMe. It's the JRPL World Championship. BeerMeJesus defending against Spring Tigress. Aside from Modstep, the only person to beat you in 2020. At least, I think singles. You might have lost a tag. I don't think you have.
No.
Yeah. It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
So we got Spring Tigress looking to literally take your title.
God.
It is easily your biggest challenge, I think, of your title reign.
I mean, it's definitely up there. I mean, JJ Rocky was a big one too.
Yeah. That was a big unknown. That was a who knew kind of thing. Yeah.
But Tigress has actually beaten me, and so it's going to be tough. But I'm going to walk in as champ and hopefully walk out.
Mm-hmm. Now we mentioned the Money in the Bank that is looming, obviously, but so is the King of the Ring, because presumably the King of the Ring will get a called shot at Immortality, which will be towards the World Champion, and that is with the GMSG and Bastion with a rematch of the King of the Ring final. For those paying attention, last month they went to a draw. Literally tied in every way. So here we go again with the King of the Ring final one more time. I will mention there is no stipulation, so it's just a straight-up match. Once again, we've got nothing to implement a tiebreaker or whatnot. We're going to keep having matches one-on-one with these guys until there's a winner. So, back to what I was saying before, I think GMSG is going to take it, because I want to see you versus him. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, God.
But Bastion easily can take it as well. I don't mean that as a case if he can beat GMSG easily. Just they're literally the King of the Ring finalists. They're the best of the best. So obviously either of these guys can take it. What do you think?
Yeah, I've never had a singles match with either one of these guys, and I've been here for like 3 years. I'm gonna pick GMSG because he's my boy, my Sega guys, but I would not be shocked if Bastion won. I'm gonna go with GMSG, but it'll probably be either a tie or by a point. It's gonna be one of those razor thin.
Don't say another tie, please.
I know, but it's gonna be one of those razor thin. Whatchamacallit, matches.
Next up, the Top Lock Championship. As mentioned, Payne is actually defending here against Cam Popplestone, and I'm pulling for Cam. I want Cam to win it. I want Cam to take that title. But it's Payne. Payne, like, this is his chance at that run. So, I think Payne's probably got it, but I'm rooting for Cam. Not going to lie.
Again, this card's going to be really tough to predict. So, any of these matches could go either way. Cam just came back. He's doing pretty good. And Payne's won the title. Now he's looking to just run with it. So, I'm gonna go with Payne. I think he's especially if he beats JD, maybe Cam will win it. But if JD somehow beats Payne, then I think Payne's gonna win it because they'll be mad about that loss.
Okay.
I could see it work like that.
Not gonna lie, after what Payne did to Red, I kind of hope he holds it until I can go after him for it. But
that would be cool.
That's just some other. That's down the road. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. From afar, you know.
No. Son of a bitch. Next up, it is Hell in a Cell. Luke Gray versus Tino. Now, will the Cell keep everybody out from Renaissance? Probably not. But that's Luke's intent. He wants him one-on-one, and he's got him in a Hell in a Cell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pulling for Luke. Tino really by rights has this one because of Renaissance, like I said, but Hell in a Cell, I think Luke might snag this win.
Right, yeah, I think Luke really wants this win, like bad. I think he wants it more than Tino, so I'm gonna pick him.
I think you're right.
He's got the history and the revenge. He's
Tino's is really kind of like he's out there like, it's just another thing. This is Luke really pushing and striving. So
yeah.
Next up, the JRPL Tag Team Championship. Like I mentioned, Forever Killin is facing the champions, the Simple Creatures, arguably one of the best teams we've had. It's weird to say that after there's been only a couple for so long, but they've really established themselves, I feel, up in that discussion. Like they're starting to be in there. Retaining tonight, or forgive me, Sunday night, will go towards that. Not saying that Forever Killin is one of the best, but they've earned it. It's not for nothing. They can take these titles. Believe me, I know how that works. I've done it twice. So, can an not unproven, but can an unexpected challenger take these belts? Damn right. But it's up to the Creatures, who literally went almost all the way through the tournament fending off challengers like that. I think these guys are the spoilers. I think the Creatures are the ones to stuff that kind of challenge in this run. I think they're going to take this.
Man, this could be upset of the year if they lose.
Could be.
Like, I mean, Forever Killin really hasn't done much. They won the tag, to get this shot, and if they win, you know what? For the hell of it, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say that they do it. I think they'll beat the Creatures. I can't believe I just said that. I want it to happen. No, I kind of want it to happen. So
same. Honestly, if it does happen, the Creatures will be the first 3-time tag champions.
Yeah,
I fully believe that. I think they'll take him back at some point. Not necessarily from Forever Killin, but they'll take him back. Like it won't be the end of the Creatures. So, but I think the Creatures have this one. But I like your choice there. I like picking Killin. That's good. That's fun. Next up, no, it's not me. Watching from afar will be revealed against Redhead 12. Redhead with the awesome Infinity mask there, yes, is facing Watching from afar, whomever that is. I'm picking Red because that's my girl. So
I'm gonna pick you. I mean, I'm gonna pick Watching from afar. I don't know who it is, but I'm rooting for him. I don't even know why.
You're rooting for whoever I mean, you do like to root for the mystery person. No lie.
Yeah. Because I don't know who it is. I just don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb and everybody else knows who it is and I don't. But I'm gonna pick whoever that is.
Yeah, it's not me, but. But yeah, no, it's definitely a fun one. I'm looking forward to it. I love the fact that we've got a mystery match like this that doesn't happen often in a high-profile situation, so that is really, really cool to have. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one quite a bit. But I'm picking Red, so there. Next up, one of the most unique matches we've had yet, a Falls Count Anywhere match at Bomber's house, death match. Jut Jut versus Balmer in his house. I don't see any way Jut Jut beats Balmer literally in his own backyard, in his own house. Balmer's got this one. He has to. He has to. Like, Jut Jut's did a vile enough one to pull it off, but come on.
I know, but I think Balmer's last two hardcore death matches, he just hadn't won them.
He did lose to me, and he lost to JJ.
Yeah, and he lost to Alaska Brown, I think, in a hardcore match. So,
you're right. He's 0-4 in the last special he's had. Yeah.
I think Jut Jut's gonna win it.
You know what? Because of that, I don't think he is, because that simply doesn't happen to Bomber. And he's not going to let it continue to him in his own house. I see Bomber taking that one, but I see what you mean. I see where you're getting at. I'm intrigued. I mean, it's going to take place in his house. I'm definitely intrigued by that. That's fascinating to me. Like, no one knows the layout of that place better than he does, so I got to pick him for that one. Yeah. Well, there's an inadvertent segue. No one knows the layout? Yeah. In a Ultraviolet Championship defense in a Mirror Maze TLC match. I'm defending against CM Carlito. It's a goddamn maze, BeerMe. It's a mirror maze. It's a fun house. This isn't a wrestling match. It's a maze and you climb a ladder at the end. What?
Right?
No. I want to go 2-0. But goddamn. Carlito's a weird one. Carlito's one that I think I faced like 3 years ago. And that's about it. And he's definitely he's a major threat to me right now. So I hope I win, and I plan to. So there we go.
I think you'll win.
So?
I think so, but Carlito's been doing pretty good, and he's like kind of like cinematic. I mean, he won the Asylum match, he won the Tables match. He's gonna be tough, but I think he'll pull it out. Plus, I want to see you pull it out. I want you to have at least a little bit of a reign with the title. That would be, you know what I mean? Like have a good reign with it.
I've had 2 title reigns with the tag belts, and I've had 1 Road Warrior reign. I have this reign, and I had the Canadian title reign that I made up, and I've only got 1 successful title defense amongst all of that. This might be number 2. So here we go. Let's see. I'm hopeful. In a death match, we have Jace Villain 13 versus Ash.
Just saying a death match.
It's a death match. Jace is normally the one I'd pick, but I'm gonna go with Ash on this one, and I've probably flip-flopped on that multiple times, but it's hard to bet against Ash in stuff like this. I'm going with Ash on this one.
I will too.
Yeah,
I will too. Even though all the momentum's with AOA, I mean, I'm gonna pick Ash too.
Mm-hmm. Next up, we've got the Terminator, Broken Nerd, facing Mr. Money in the Bank or Stella, 1-on-1. I want to go with Nerd, and I'm gonna go with Nerd, but I mean, it's our Stella, and it might not matter if he wins or loses this one.
Right. I'm gonna pick Orstella.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he needs a little bit. He doesn't need momentum. He has all the momentum in the world in a briefcase.
Yeah.
But I think he's gonna pick up a win. I don't know why. I just have a feeling. It's a gut feeling.
Okay. Now we've got the Road Warrior Championship. We already talked about that one with Dark Rider contending. Again, I think LJ will run the table. You think Dark Rider will take it, potentially. I like both of those options. I like Dark Rider getting that belt either way. But I think LJ's got this one still. But even if Dark Rider does get it, he's losing it to Payback. That's my thought.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the Green Machine versus the Midnight Rider. I'm pulling for Lee. Sorry. Who you got?
God, I'm 2 guys I really want to win.
For very
Lee's
different
back.
reasons too, though, right?
Yeah, Lee's back. He's got to get the win here, I think. But it's going to be close. It wouldn't surprise me if Green Machine won it because he's really good.
This is the kind of match that Green Machine usually does win. It's the next one where it's like it really matters that he doesn't. He keeps bouncing like that, so I can see that one. But I'm pulling for Lee on this one. He's back, and I need my third here, running roughshod on everybody. So I'm pulling for Lee. A match that I know both of us are always ridiculously looking forward to: Alaska Brown versus JJ Rocky. If Alaska Brown wins, he gets a future Road Warrior title shot. I don't see Alaska Brown winning this, but I'd love it if he did because, oh my god, that would be insane. But I think JJ is probably gonna murk him.
Yeah.
Like not squash, no, but it's gonna be bad. He's not gonna win. Is what I mean. It's gonna be
right.
JJ, but I love to see him win. I love to see it. I want to see it. I want to see Alaska Brown win that. Definitely.
Mr. Perfect versus Keith Lee. That'd be really dope. But yeah, I'm on the same boat with you.
And lastly, we got two more. We got Hawk versus Hero Shin Moses, and then there's one more. It's an interesting one. We'll get to that in a second. But Hawk and Hero, again, very interesting dynamics of the factions involved with these two. I'm kind of leaning on Hawk based on the momentum, but it's not momentum he wanted, so I don't really know if that should work. Hero could steal this one and it wouldn't damage Hawk, I think.
No, I wouldn't.
But I'm pulling Hawk, I think, on this one. Is who I've got. How about you?
I'm pulling for Hawk. I think Hero's going to take it.
You think so?
Okay. I think Hero needs a win.
He does.
So
he absolutely does. That's true.
But yeah, I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to go with Hero. I almost changed, but I'm going to stick with it.
Okay, remember that. He almost changed it, so if he was wrong, he did almost have it right and didn't go with it. So. And lastly, we've got the six-man tag. It's the Regulators, 3G Platinum, Godnaku, and Captain Charisma versus three new guys, Rate Wrestle, Nate Sniper, and an unknown, which is awesome. I love these veterans facing off against new guys, and like Rate, Nate, and a couple new guys got match of the night on their debut. The two of them got it. So I love that idea. I'm picking them to win that just based on that. But I mean, it's the Regulators. They should.
I am too.
But the Regulators have had some ups and downs, and if they're going to lose to anybody, it's going to be these upstarts, which is awesome. So I'm picking those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am too.
Okay. And lastly, we've got the kickoff show matches. These ones are announced so far. We've got the Eloquent Enigmas, CT Injunction versus Renaissance, Nathan 8K and Cassius. Literally a rematch minus key factors that are in a singles match tonight. Or, sorry, on SummerSlam. This isn't tonight. It's in Sunday. But I think Renaissance probably has this one because we mentioned the whole point for them winning the six-man tag is that pairing of Nathan and Cassius. I think that's going to get them to win here as well. What do you think on that one?
Yes, I think that Renaissance are going to beat the Enigmas. I think the Enigmas slide will continue, unfortunately.
Yeah. And lastly, we have Vitamin Yes versus Fart Bucket.
Oh, God. Imagine.
Vitamin will either break his streak with this one or set a new one, I believe. He might win the night before. He might win at TakeOver.
Might.
But if he doesn't,
I'm gonna pick him to beat Fart Bucket because yeah. But if he doesn't, oh man.
Yeah.
Where's the hope?
Where's the hope? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is our SummerSlam card. That is our TakeOver card. And yeah, I can scroll down to Payback, but we don't have anything here. It is really contingent on what happens at both of these events. And then, yes, All Out will follow that. And then things are just crazy and continue from there. So we'll leave it at that. It's going to be a lot all at once suddenly. So I think we can probably just cut it there, Beer Me. It's been about a half hour. I think that's enough for people to get an idea of who we think will win and why, and they can make their picks based on that. You can listen to me if you want to probably lose, or listen to Beer Me if you want to be like the world champ. I mean, these are your options. And then realize when he second guesses and see his actual picks, oh no, he picked something different.
Yeah.
So that often does happen. I can easily see that. So I think it's going to be a very strong showing for a lot of people on these events. A lot of people are getting some opportunities they haven't gotten before, and I like that a lot. Some others are getting shots where it's a big risk, and I like that a lot. Mm-hmm. So, literally, if I lose to Carlito, that upsets my momentum huge. The Regulators, if they lose to those three new guys, oh no. They might be going and getting some tag title potential workings, but then they lose to, no offense guys, but nobody's. Literal guys who are single-digit matches when you put all three together. What? That's a problem. And then, of course, you literally have the Money in the Bank briefcase looming over you the entire weekend.
Yeah, I don't like that, but...
Well, champ, I hope that you make it all the way through, because I keep saying it, but I want to be the one to beat you. But if I keep my belt, I won't even have a shot. But I hope you make it. I mean, if it doesn't, it doesn't. That's how the
I hope
Money in
you
the Bank
do
works.
too.
It is how it works when this stuff happens, and with this many shows, it's easy to bounce back. Just remember that, everybody. If you're on a losing skid like Vitamin is, like he's literally chasing a skid that I was on. He's not there yet. I went double digits. He's almost there. You can turn things around and have a high-profile match for a title. Like you can do it. Just keep on there, keep persisting, and you can do it. BeerMe at one point was gone. He's world champ now and has been since December. So stick with it. Sign up at jobberradio.com. Follow us on Jobber Radio on YouTube, the JRPL official channel, JRPL official on Twitter, all that fun stuff. And yeah, come over to the Discord. The link is on the site as well. You can follow along as we listen to the TakeOver and SummerSlam Untitled Survivor Series. That's November, but that's only like 4 months away. That stuff's all coming up. You can listen to us reacting and yelling and cheering as we win and or lose. It's a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it. Check all this stuff out. JobberRadio.com. I think that's enough for now, BeerMe. We're going to have our work cut out for us next week, like I said, as we recap the results of both of these shows and look toward the entirety of Payback. Are you ready for some craziness?
No, but yes.
No? Yes. You're not ready for it, but we'll do it anyway. That's kind of how our motto is. So we'll leave it at that. Thank you, everybody. BeerMe, if you have any final words as champion, I'll let you have the floor.
Good luck, everybody. Make sure to get your picks in, and good luck to Tigress and Nerd this weekend, and see you guys then.
Sounds good to me. Thanks again, everybody. See you next week, and then the week after, and the week after, and the week after, and the week after.